me on purpose. No matter. Hand the gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it! Boom boom! Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel! Make my escape.
Die here.
And away I go!
You can't run!
Disappear!
Judgment! You can't run! Punishment!
Die here.
Judgment! Judgment! You can't run!
Die here.
You can't run!
Lights out. But my defense was watertight.
With the wind! Wind blaze! Die here.
Almost dodged that.
Shatter!
I'm about to pass out. The law has loopholes.
Die here.
Shiver!
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpassed. You already know the answer, don't. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives is.
Pretty sure that's not the norm.
Unfortunately, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by. In fact, it might be the.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting. It seems that the Guardian D. As such, we must.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly. Unfortunately, we cannot be.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protect, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation, but knowing that such an action will not... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have a...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing the...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even... Which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought too... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and it...
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once and as fate would have it. For what could you mortals ever look?
I suppose... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Windblade!
Not breaking a sweat!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run!
And the leg up! Huh?
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just started!
Break you!
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let's end this quickly!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Finished. Don't get in the way! Cooked food. Disgusting.
I miscalculated.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you're strong in body and spirit. But perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
This isn't good.
Tropical flame!
My work. Finished.
With the wind!
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Stay right there. This isn't good. I guess this is it.
Invisible evidence!
My duty.
Judgment!
This.
Let me amuse myself a little.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Joy, we've only just begun.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We can't...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say? What?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be... Although I am a mere mortal soldier.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is, although their blood is weak, there is still the time of contracts between gods and Liyue.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the one fears that by the time one finds... Fair enough. Away we shall, and return...
Since we Adepti have... But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing...
All right, Mooncarver, you...
Looks like the cup... Oh, right! Its child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out.